Okay, so in the last couple of weeks, days, months, I don't even know, I've taken a lot from the newbies. So I think it's time to give something back. I'm gonna teach you guys how to turn the Cobra into a deadly machine, into a really good PvP ship. Something that will wreck every small ship you encounter and will pose a real threat to medium ships and even big ships. So, uh, yeah, we're gonna talk about fits. In particular, one fit, the one that I use, and we're gonna talk some maneuvers and some tips and everything. So we're going to dock now, and first we're gonna do like a review and a tutorial on a fit. Dock.
Requesting docking permission.
As you can see, I'm using speech recognition voice attack with uh, the Anubis voice. I like it a lot, and it's really good in combat if you get it right and you get it working. You have like 99% response accuracy, so it's really good. Okay, let's take a look at first let's talk a little bit about the ship. Losing a further lance or a federal assault ship, it's painful because of the rebuy cost. But the rebuy cost of a Cobra, it's 265, and that's nothing even for new players. So this is a great alternative if you just want to wreck stuff and not worry about rebuy costs. And also it makes it cool when you take down a big ship in a small ship like this. So yeah, let's talk about the fit. We'll talk about speed, heat management, DPS, and all of that. Okay. First of all, let's talk about the weapons. In the past, I was using uh, 4 multi-cannons, 2 F2s and 2 G1s. Um, the thing is, you wreck hulls with this fit, but the problem is if your opponent has really strong shields, then you won't be able to penetrate them if he using a lot of shield cells. Since then, I've decided to use a burst laser. It's still in like I should say beta test, but it's looking pretty good. It I have to be careful with power management and divert more power sometimes so I can charge the laser, but it's really good. And also it's harder to target. If you're really far away, the laser won't lock on and you'll have to choose between hitting with the laser or hitting with the multi cannons. Heat sinks. You need two heat sinks. You will be always running silently. So this is a stealth ship. If they see you, they can kill you. So the best way to yeah, it's to go silent. So you will always need two heat sinks. Um, Remember, in a one-on-one, they can see you if you when you shoot them and if you drop under 500 meters. If you're under 500 meters, they will be able to see you. The weapons won't lock on, but they will be able to shoot at you if they're like skilled or whatever. So keep that in mind. In a wing fight, you won't be able to be targeted except by the guy that you are fighting. So it will be really hard to be hit. Let's talk about internals. So for now I'm using mirror armor. The reason is because I'm going against a lot of rail users these days, and it seems, I'm not sure about it, but it seems that mirror armor does better against rails than reactive. So that's actually a choice. I don't know what to say. You can go with military, but military seems to be weaker than both of these big armors. The power plant, you need the best thrusters, always the best. They are very important because you need speed and boost are your friends in this ship. Frame shift drive, well, you need the best because you need to like move around whatever. Life support, you need the best because using no shields, actually, not using shields, sorry for my crappy English. um, so not using shields makes you very vulnerable to cockpit penetration, so you'll need to stay in a fight for a long time. With this life support, you can have like 20 minutes of air, and um, that's enough to like keep you in a fight. In case of cockpit penetration, remember you're using gimbals, so um, yeah, you'll you'll be able to target them with the corner of your broken glass. When your cockpit goes, you'll still have a corner, and you can tr- uh, uh, try to do that in like fights. When your cockpit is down, you can actually use that corner to make the shots. Power distributor, you need the best because like I said, speed and boost are your friends. You're always boosting and always moving. Sensors, yeah, that's a given, you need to like see, so that's basically your choice. Fuel tank capacity, you can have basically any fuel tank, but if you're fighting in a system you know you're going to be there for a while, go with capacity 2 because you'll gain 5 or 6 kilometers added to your speed, and that's that makes a lot of difference, trust me. Okay, the rest of every compartment, it's hull reinforcement. Everything is hull reinforcement. You can go for a class 2 interdictor, but keep in mind that would make you weaker, and you'll feel it. You'll feel the difference. You're thinking that, yeah, but it's just a class 2. No, it makes a really big difference. So yeah, if you like want to interdict people, you can go with an interdictor, but I recommend you go like full hull reinforcements. Livery, black paint, always black paint. The aim is to like make you harder to spot, so always make sure you have a black paint. Uh, yeah, you can have your trusty bubble head. I don't think that will make your make a big difference in a fight, but it's funny to have one. So this is the fit. It's really straightforward, but yeah, it's don't underestimate it. Never underestimate a silent Cobra built like this. This is a ship killer. Okay, so we've covered almost. Oh, okay. Um, if you're using a HOTAS, make sure all your um, weapons are set to one single group. The reason is because you're always going to down thrust, so your fingers are going to be well occupied, because I'm using down thrust on my hat switch, so my my thumb is always like down thrusting, pressing the buttons. So my I'm using like the basic trigger for shooting, so I can shoot all my weapons. You think you get this? Okay, let's take a look around. I'm in hostile territory because the Armada loves me so much, so I'll probably get shut down as soon as I get out of the station if the guys are online. But yeah, we're gonna talk about maneuvering. Okay, so this is a ship that kills every small ship in the game. Even a vulture can't beat a Cobra with this fit. Unless like you have a really crazy skilled pilot, but even then I don't see how a vulture can beat this fit. Okay, let's test out the speed. So we got 422. That's faster than almost all of the ships in the game. The only way someone can keep up with you is if he's flying a clipper or if he has a lighter ship. But if he has a lighter ship, then you will be able to wreck him with the 4 or 3 multi-cannons and the lasers. Engage.
Preparing default space.
Okay, so we're gonna take a look around Super Cruise, see what's going on, and then we're gonna talk about flight assist stuff and some maneuvers that you can pull with this thing. Like I said, always remember speed, boost, and down thrust. Those are your best friends. Also, of course, stealth. Like always keep an eye on your hit, and make sure you have the audio warnings on, so you know when the hit is getting like dangerous. You know. Okay, let's drop and talk about maneuvering a bit. So, turn rate. I did some tests, so it basically has the same turn rate as a further lance. If you're using boost. I think actually the turn rate of the further lance is a little bit better, but if you practice, further lance won't be able to like get behind you, get on your ass. Now, flipping the tail. This is, I don't know, this is a pretty hard maneuver to like do right, but when you get it right, you'll get a couple of extra seconds of damage on your target. The way you do it is when you're jousting, when you're going straight at your target, make sure when you get under 500 or 400 meters, make sure you boost and you already turned with flight assist decoupled. You will fly like you will face them actually with the lower side of your ship, and he will pass you. You will already be turned, and you'll be able to like get some free shots on him. Remember, always down thrust and forward thrust. I will link a video where you will be able to see a fight from another guy's perspective, and you will see that this gives you a circular motion, and this circular motion, it's really hard to you'll be really hard to target with the fixed weapons like rails or beam lasers or even fixed lasers. I'm not even talking about fixed multi-cannons, because that's really hard to target with. So always down thrust and always boost, and try to keep your target locked, like always in your sights. Be careful when you're under 500 meters. Even though you're running silent, they will be able to see you, also if you're shooting at them. In a winged fight, you will only be targetable by the guy you're fighting with or you're shooting at. The other guys won't be able to target you even if they are close. So yeah, I hope you like do some experiments and try to fly this ship, and you'll see you will win most of your fights unless you're going against some crazy fit with, I don't know, 20 shield cells or whatever. You see that you'll pose a threat to the new meta with rails, and against third lances you will wreck every small ship you encounter, and even you will cause problems to corvettes or anacondas. So I hope you'll have fun with this fit. This is the ship I've been flying in the last months, and it's basically my favorite ship in the game. So yeah, this is my fit, this is the way I do it, and I hope to see you out there. Yeah, and have fun, and yeah, well, subscribe. Fuck it.